this looks like all this woke crap and all this. And it does, but I'm going to give it a chance because it's a Batman TV series and I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm all in for this.
Don't you mean Batwoman? That's a microaggression right there.
Microaggression there. The Picard trailer. Now, we were talking about this earlier on. I know you haven't watched it because Star Trek's not your thing.
Yeah, Star Trek in my bag, you know.
I gotta be honest, I loved it.
Why did you love it so much?
It's just, it feels very cinematic. It was really, really good because everybody loves Patrick Stewart. It's nice to see him back as Jean-Luc. Data is in it. 7 of 9's in it. The Borg are in it, which was really cool.
Okay.
And what do you call her? Marina Sirtis, isn't that what, Deanna Troi?
That's right.
She's coming back for it, and so is Will Riker. Is that right? Was it Will?
Yeah. He's the second in command, isn't he?
Yeah, number 1, number 2.
Number one.
So they're all coming back for it as well. I think the first season of Discovery was a hot mess.
Yeah,
as far as I'm concerned. But
honestly, I take nothing to do with anything that CBS All Access pumps out of Star Trek, because that's literally the only reason why they're making it, is to get people to subscribe to their streaming platform.
Yeah.
So you're not getting my money that easily.
Yeah. Speaking of Star Trek, they released the first images from the new animated series Lower Decks. Which looks like it's going to be a comedy series set in the Star Trek universe.
With a title like that, it's bound to be a comedy series. Like, come on.
I know. Stephen Amell has said that he will play several Olivers in the crossover this year.
Oh, it'll be an Olive Garden.
An Olive Garden. Of course, this is the end of Arrow. This is Arrow's big bow out this year.
Yeah, he's gonna die.
You think he's gonna die?
He's gonna die.
I don't think he's gonna die. I think he's gonna retire.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to die.
After that whole confrontation in the last crossover?
Yeah, well, I think if they're going to set up different versions of Oliver, they might pull a rope, rope to do, is that what you call it? Where it looks like he dies, but he actually doesn't. I can't see him actually dying in this.
Yeah.
Right, so the big news that everybody was waiting for from SDCC was, of course, the Marvel Studios presentation for Phase 4 of the MCU. Now, we have, of course, seen it, and I'm sure, like me, you have been sort of paying attention to what was going on and everything else. What are your initial feelings before we talk about what all's coming out?
I think it's fake.
What do you mean?
I don't think it's real.
What do you mean?
It doesn't feel real.
Right.
Like, I think this is some sort of elaborate prank.
Okay.
It can't be. I mean, like, you have things like, Black Widow, that's class, but, she's dead, so what's the point in making that movie? The Eternals... Could be another Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't know. The one that really made me go, "Are you insane?" is Thor: Love and Thunder.
Well, let's go through it. Okay. The first big reveal was Marvel Studios' The Eternals, which will star Angelina Jolie, Richard Madsen, Kumail Nanjiani, Lauren Ridloff, Brian Tyree Henry, Salma Hayek, Leah McHugh and Don Lee. It will be directed by Chloe Zhao, and it comes out November 2020. It's about a group of incredible immortals, but through their journey we really get to explore what it means to be human and humanity on our time in this planet, said the director. Rumour is that the Eternals will be the way that the X-Men are introduced into the MCU, which is being hinted that they will be tinkering with humanity through the generations and eventually cause mutations to happen. That'll be Phase 5. So we got some concept art of the villains and everything else as well. Gotta be honest with you, I know very little about these guys.
Same here. Honestly, this is like Guardians of the Galaxy all over again for me.
Well, even Guardians, I'd read a couple of comics as a kid. And the thing about it is, I'm listening to a lot of podcasts, and everybody's like, I don't really know anything about these guys.
Yeah.
I know they're like gods, they're immortals that came to Earth thousands of years ago, and they live on Earth with us.
Yeah. Some of them don't know that they're...
Yeah, kind of Highlander. I don't care.
Yeah.
I will watch it, of course.
And do you know what it's going to be? As I've said, it's going to be Guardians of the Galaxy, where everyone's like, you're insane, you're nuts, why are you making this movie? Oh my god, it was pretty good.
This personally is the one I'm excited for the most. Was the Disney Plus The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which is an original series with Anthony Mackie, Sebastian Stan and Daniel Brühl, which will be out in fall next year. I'm quite looking forward to this.
I like the fact that Baron Zemo's going to be in it.
Yeah. Have you seen he shared the image? He has the mask and all this time, right?
Yeah, he's got the weird purple mask with the lines in it,
I really loved Mackie and Stan together in Civil War and stuff.
Yeah.
I love this kind of, I can't stand you, but we're actually kind of friends. I love that.
Yeah.
And obviously this is going to sort of get into the whole how the Falcon becomes Captain America and everything else. But this is, out of all of it, this is what I'm looking forward to.
I've heard rumours going about that apparently in the Falcon Winter Soldier TV series there's going to be someone else who's Captain America.
Oh?
Like Falcon gives it away. And goes, this is too much responsibility. But the guy who is Captain America goes insane.
Right.
So basically Falcon has to take him down and by doing so becomes Captain America.
Well, like, look at all the Captain Americas in the comic. Who had we? We had the Punisher became Captain America.
We had Winter Soldier.
Yeah. Peggy Carter, I think, was that a what if?
In a what if, in an alternate reality.
I honestly think we could see Sebastian Stan being Captain America in this.
Yeah.
I think ultimately Anthony Mackie will, moving forward, be Captain America in the MCU. But I think they might, do in the series have this whole which one of you is most worthy, here's here.
I'd love if it was done like some sort of bizarre promotion where, like, when you first get the job you're Falcon, then you move up the chain and you're Winter Soldier, then you move up the chain again and, like, as a manager you're like Captain America. Right,
okay. Yeah. This is the one I'm looking forward to. I want this to be fun. I want it to be big silly fun.
Yeah, but it's going to be like 45 minutes of people standing about talking in rooms.
It could be. I don't want the MCU shows to be that, though.
Well, that's what they've been so far.
Yeah, because I've recently been binging the Netflix shows, which I didn't have time to watch as they came out.
Yeah.
I think I said to you, by the way, I remember you were saying that you like Daredevil when he's in the black pajamas.
Yeah, he's back in the black pajamas.
Season 3, very much that. So, right, the next one. Not going to lie, another character I know nothing about, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings is going to be another movie.
Yeah, apparently this one's going to feature the Mandarin. The proper Mandarin.
Tony Leung is going to play the Mandarin. Will Trevor Slattery be back?
I hope so.
Oh, I really hope so.
If they know the fans and if they know the mythology correctly, they'll put Trevor Slattery in this.
Yeah, but what would they do with him? Would the Mandarin just kill him?
Kill him. Be the opening credit sequence.
Yeah.
Just Joe, in an ideal world, what I would do is, right, I would have the lights in the cinema go down, Shang-Chi and the Masters of whatever, right, and then screen opens. There's a cave or there's an ancient temple or something like that. A man is led into the room by two guards. He's got a bag over his head and his hands are tied behind his back. He's thrown at the feet of someone wearing an extravagant Middle Eastern gown. The bag is ripped off his head, and it's Sir Ben Kingsley, who stares into the face who stares into the face of the man that he was hired to pretend to be.
Yeah.
And the last thing he sees before a bullet is shot through his head,
he draws a sword or something.
Yeah. It's just like shing, like that, and as he cuts toward him, Marvel Studios logo.
Yeah. I think they have to. They have to, because Slattery was such a big character. To me, Iron Man 3 is still one of the best movies in the MCU.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people hate
Acting,
it.
what?
I loved it.
Acting, what? Actor, what?
Yeah. And the bit where he goes down to the toilet and he's like, don't go back in there.
Yeah,
it's all the hot models in his room.
It's like, I was doing things that no man should do. So what to do? Tell you to get you off the drugs? Said to give me more.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Yeah, and I love Iron Man 3.
Yeah, so they need to have him in this. They need to have Trevor Slattery back in this.
I hope so. Even if it's just as a cameo, it has to happen.
Then the next thing coming after that is WandaVision. The original series starring Elizabeth Olsen, Paul Bettany, Teyonah Parris, streaming exclusively on Disney+. Now, the interesting thing is that Teyonah Parris will play the grown-up Monica Rambeau, who appears as the 11-year-old in Captain Marvel, played by Akira Akbar. So this is basically the future Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
This is... no, I don't care.
Yeah.
I just don't see what they're going to do with it.
Because there were WandaVision comics back in the day.
Was there?
I tried delving into them, but awful.
Right.
Just because I suppose, the way that they've announced this so far and the way they're talking about it, this sounds so stupid. Apparently, it's done in the style of a 1960s sitcom, and that's why it's called WandaVision. It's supposed to be like Bewitched or I Dream of Jeannie. Sorry, have you broken?
What?
Yeah.
Where did you hear this?
From the various media sources.
Are you shitting me right now?
I kid you not.
If they take the two arguably most powerful characters in the MCU, especially Scarlet Witch,
I'm making I Dream of Jeannie.
I'm making I Dream, unless it's kind of like House of M sort of thing where she's created this whole alternate reality
false
kind of
reality,
thing.
yeah.
You know, I could live with it if it's the first half of the first episode or something.
When's this coming out?
This is coming out spring 2021, so still a couple of years away.
When's Doctor Strange out? Multiverse of Madness.
Doctor Strange, 7th of May 2021, roughly the same time.
Right. So that's before WandaVision?
Probably, yeah.
Right. My theory is she's in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah.
That's why it's called Multiverse of Madness. She'll go nuts at the end of it.
Yeah.
House of M, WandaVision.
I think they're going to set up House of M.
Yeah.
If that's the case, then WandaVision could possibly develop that idea before going into Phase 5.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Next reveal then was the Loki series. Didn't give us any information on that. Tom Hiddleston's back as Loki in a TV show set for spring 2021.
Fangirls of the world, unite!
Look, I really like Tom Hiddleston. I really like Loki. I just think Loki's story is over.
He's done, yeah.
And I know obviously we did see in Endgame that he bounced off into another reality and everything else.
How obvious was that? Shoehorned in just so they could do a Loki TV show.
Yeah, I don't.
Jesus wept.
I don't get this.
But see, that's the thing. That's the thing that is scaring me now because Marvel have for the most part, they've had it together over the past 10 years or so. And now they're going to start doing this thing where it's all interconnected and all the TV shows are going to be interconnected with the movies and all that sort of carry on. If we're going down a path where it leads to things like Avengers Endgame has to put on the brakes for a couple of seconds just to show Loki grabbing the Tesseract and disappearing, we're in trouble.
Yeah. Anyway, next up then is, as we were talking about already, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, which stars Benedict Cumberbatch and Elizabeth Olsen. Scott Derrickson is back as the director, and he said that we're going to make the first scary MCU film. I seem to remember him saying that about the first Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
I'm almost, because Derrickson is, of course, a horror director.
But at the same time, wasn't Kevin Feige immediately going, it'll still be PG-13 though?
Yeah, as scary as you can have it for a PG-12 or PG-13. You know what? It's movies like this I am excited for where I don't know what I'm going to get, and I quite like Doctor Strange, and I do like Benedict Cumberbatch.
I really like Doctor Strange. It took a little bit of a while to get going though.
Yeah.
But once it did, it really did. It went insane. It threw everything into the mix.
It did. And I really like Elizabeth Olsen. I think she's been shortchanged as hell so far in the MCU.
Man, yeah.
So the idea that she's getting this and she's getting her series, but I really want to see the idea of her and Doctor Strange together is kind of cool.
Yeah.
But I do think I think Elizabeth Olsen should have been brought to the fore before Black Widow or Captain Marvel or anybody else.
I mean, the worst thing about Scarlet Witch as a character is she's insanely powerful. She doesn't have a hold on her powers at all.
Yeah. Because
she was experimented on with the Mind Stone, and that brought out her witch abilities. And you see it in the opening scene. It's the inciting incident of Civil War, where she tries to contain Crossbone's terrorist attack, and she ends up killing more people.
Yeah.
Where was Doctor Strange at that point? Couldn't he have stepped in and went okay, I'll take you under my wing, I'll teach you everything I know, we'll introduce you to the Ancient One or whatever, and we'll get things sorted out from there. But no. And they've left it to now to start doing this?
Now, this is one that I am actually quite excited for, the What If series.
Yes, this is the animated series.
The first animated series.
We're going to get Marvel Zombies in this.
Yeah. Which was hinted at in Spider-Man Far From Home.
Yes, it was, in a particularly grueling sequence.
It was quite a gruesome scene.
Jesus.
What If it will star Jeffrey Wright as the voice of the Watcher, and many actors from across the MCU reprising their roles. Now, they actually flashed up on screen who all would be in it. We have Michael B. Jordan, Sebastian Stan, Josh Brolin, Mark Ruffalo, Tom Hiddleston, Sam Jackson, Chris Hemsworth, Haley Atwell, Chadwick Boseman, Karen Gillan, Jeremy Renner, Paul Rudd, Michael Douglas, Chris Sullivan, Michael Rooker, Jeff Goldblum, Dijon Hansu, Toby Jones, Taika Waititi, Stanley Tucci, David Dasbalkian, Natalie Portman, Sean Gunn, Dominic Cooper, and Neil McDonough.
And the rest.